Mikel Arteta's new Arsenal records. Arteta has now made records in Arsenal. Congratulations. Congratulations, Mikel Arteta. Hello football family, and welcome back to Black Maggot Media, the heartbeat of the game. Today we are putting the spotlight on the man who has transformed Arsenal from a club searching for direction into a Premier League champion. He is Mikel Arteta. That's his name. The Arsenal manager has now entered another chapter of his career, and after the club's historic 2025-2026 campaign and the opening of 2026-2027 season, a number of impressive records and a milestone has followed. So today we are looking at Mikel Arteta's biggest achievements and new records with Arsenal, and what they mean for the club, and whether Arteta is building a new Arsenal dynasty. Let's get into it. Talk about Premier League wins. One of the biggest milestones has just arrived. After Arsenal's victory against Coventry City, Mikel Arteta reached 150 Premier League victories as a manager, and he did it in fewer than 250 league matches. That places Mikel Arteta as an elite group of Premier League managers to reach the landmark so quickly. The coaches who have reached that, who have broken that record. One, we have Pep Guardiola. Secondly, we have Jose Mourinho. We have Wenger, and then also have Jurgen Klopp. So those are, you can imagine the bracket of coaches I've been talking about. So Mikel Arteta has entered the bracket of those prominent coaches, the well-known coaches, the most experienced coaches, having 150 games. Having 150 wins in 250 league matches. So in other words, he has not won out of the matches he has coached Arsenal. It is only 100 games which he has not won. But remember, in those 100 games, there are draws and there are losses. So I'm not sure the number of losses he has, and also the number of losses he has, the number of draws and losses he has. So that places Arteta as an elite group of Premier League managers to reach a landmark so quickly. Think about that for a moment. When Arteta arrived in Arsenal in December 2019, the club was going through a difficult period. Arsenal went through a lot. They suffered. He had never managed a first-team club before. There were doubts that he would manage. There was pressure. But Arteta gradually and mentally managed the structure, the tactical structure, and the standards around the club. And for that, now he has reached 150 Premier League wins with Arsenal. That is not just another statistic. It is evidence of how dramatically Arsenal have changed under his leadership. Secondly, the second record. The other one was the first record. The second record is the Premier League champions. The biggest achievement, of course. It is one of Arsenal supporters. It's one of the record. It is one of the things Arsenal supporters had been waiting for 22 years without lifting Premier League. Mikel Arteta finally delivered the Premier League title. And Arsenal's 2025 or 2026 campaign ended with a club becoming the champions, with Arteta guiding the team through a remarkable league season. And according to Arsenal's official figures, Arteta's campaign recorded 27 victories, 27 wins, 27 victories, 7 draws from 38 Premier League matches. So meaning he had 4 losses last season. Just 4. If I remember those 4. I think we have Manchester United. Manchester United beat Arsenal 3-2. Aston Villa beat Arsenal I think it was 2-1. Then in Bournemouth they beat Arsenal. And then also was it Liverpool? Liverpool beat Arsenal 1-0. I remember that free kick by Graven. Is it Sobasolai? Yes. So those are the only games Arsenal lost last season. They won 27, they drew 7 games, and lost 4 games. So this was the moment when Mikel Arteta's long-term project finally produced the ultimate domestic prize. For years, Arsenal had come close, second place, for about 3 years consecutively. Second place, title challengers, Champions League qualification. But now there was a trophy at the end of it. And some people are saying that as Arsenal became the second for about 3 years, and now that they have taken the trophy, they are likely to take for 3 years, for 3 seasons. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see whether they will do it, because at the moment even Opta Computer gives them a bigger percentage to take the trophy, because Arsenal is one of the organized teams at the moment. When you look at the recruitments, they don't change the way Arsenal plays. But when you look at a team like Man City, which would come in and compete, they have lost a lot. Look at a player like Rodri, who has been the engine of the team, the coach himself. Savinho has left. Mamosh. They have many players have left. Tijan Reinders has gone to Saudi. So he is now a Premier League winning manager. Remember, an Obi who played in that very team is now a Premier League manager. Arsenal's defensive evolution, another record. That's another record. So another major part of Arteta's defensive organization. So during 2025-2026 title winning campaign, Arsenal's defense became one of the best defining features of the team. Opta analysis highlighted that Arsenal's extraordinary set piece numbers, with 28 of their 68 Premier League goals coming from dead ball situations, three more than any other team. This is important because Arteta has turned set pieces into genuine weapons. Corners are no longer simply opportunities. They are part of Arsenal's attacking opportunities. When you see Arsenal having a corner, count it like a penalty. Defensively, Arsenal have now become extremely difficult to break down. The combination organization at the back line are efficiently, and they know what we call set pieces. They have become one of the signatures of Arteta's team. Record number 4 is the Community Shield success. Community Shield success, having beaten Manchester City 3-0. But remember, in that win, in that game, Ricardo Calafiori scored only after 23 minutes, producing the quickest goal in this fixture in 58 years. The quickest goal. That is record number 4. So Kai Havertz added another, before Martin Odegaard completed the scoreline. The victory also continued Arsenal's perfect record against Man City in the Community Shield, giving the Gunners their 4th victory over City in the competition. And for Arteta, there was an additional milestone. It was reported as the 3rd Community Shield victory as Arteta as Arsenal's manager. A record number 5, the Emirates becoming a fortress. Another fascinating record under Arteta concerns Arsenal's performance against newly promoted teams. After defeating Coventry 3-0, Arsenal extend their unbeaten home run against newly promoted sides to 46 consecutive league matches. Those newly promoted sides that come from relegation, when they face Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium for 46 matches, Arsenal's never lost. That's another record number 5. That is extraordinary. That is an extraordinary consistency. It shows how difficult the Emirates has become for visiting teams, and this is exactly what Arteta wanted when he began rebuilding Arsenal. The Emirates needed to become a fortress. Arsenal needed to stop dropping points against teams they were expected to defeat. And now we are seeing the result. The psychological advantage of playing at home has become enormous. So now comes to the most exciting question. What next for Arteta? What is he planning next? Is he planning to make a dynasty? From a young coach with no previous senior managerial experience to an FA Cup winner to a Premier League champion to a manager reaching 150 Premier League victories, and now a leader of Arsenal team determined to defend his crown. But the story is not finished. The next chapter has just begun. Can Arteta turn Arsenal's rival into an era of dominance? Only time will tell. This has been Black Maggot Media, the heartbeat of the game. If you enjoy the podcast, subscribe, like, share, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss on the stories that we do upload here on a daily. Until next time, keep supporting the Gunners, keep supporting Black Maggot Media. Your like, your subscription pushes this video to other viewers. So keep following the beautiful game, Black Maggot Media, the heartbeat of the game. Thanks for watching. I salute you.